Hello again, my name is Rodney Reynolds and this is yet another video review. Today we'll be looking at the Hewlett-Packard P1110 21-inch monitor. This monitor has a Sony Trinitron tube. And remember, these videos are unedited and these are only my opinions. Let's now swing over and have a look at this 21-inch monitor. Okay, so what you're looking at here now, of course, is the HP P1110. This is a 21-inch monitor, and the tube in this is the FD Trinitron CTR tube. The viewable area on this is 19.8, dot pitch is 0.24, and you're looking at a maximum refresh rate of 1800 by 1440 at 80 Hertz, and the resolution, which I prefer, 1600 by 1200. I actually have this monitor at 95 Hertz at 1600 by 1200, which is great. And as you can see here, when I'm capturing this video, there's very little lines going through it at 95 Hertz, so it's very pleasing on your eye. Text on this monitor is unbelievably clear. If I can go in here, you can't really see it but for this video, but it's amazing. The clarity on these tubes are something else, and the weight of this is something else as well. At around 70 pounds, this is one heavy monitor to lift over and onto your desk. If you can see here, lifting this in and over, not scratching it or pushing it onto your desk, but lifting it in, is quite a challenge. In any case, let's actually have a look at a profile of this sideways. And it is flat, 100% flat, which is fantastic for the viewing. And if I can swing around here to the front, I'll show you some of the controls on this. This is, of course, the power off and the power on. And every time I turn this monitor on, it does an automatic degauss. Now let's look at some of the controls here. Very, very simple controls. One button here to toggle on the controls, and you can slide back and forth, and of course you want to adjust the sharpness, click in here. You can go in here and adjust all those settings, and you have a ton of settings here to adjust. You have the size and position, the shape, the sharpness, the color, and miscellaneous settings. Now the color is something I thought this to be kind of cool. It goes, actually, the color temperature goes up to 10,000 K. Now normally most other monitors they go to this setting, 9300 K. This setting does give you somewhat of a more true white and true color on graphics and text. You can't notice a difference when I do this as I'm filming here, but you can visually notice a difference. And there is enough settings in here certainly to make anyone very, very happy. Now let's have a look at the back of this monitor. There is no BNC connectors on this monitor. Just standard hookups. You've got power, and you've got, of course, the connector for the video. And if you look at the profile on this from the front to the back, it isn't huge. If you look at my keyboard here, it's around the same length as my keyboard, which is acceptable. If you have this monitor, certainly you're going to have to live with the size of these things and the weight. It's something that comes hand in hand in these huge CRT monitors. So there you have it, another video review. I give this HP P1110 21-inch Sony Trinitron tube monitor a 8.5 out of 10. This monitor is a great monitor, certainly. The picture quality is fantastic. The price is pretty good as well. It's around $1,100 Canadian, which is quite acceptable for a monitor which has a Sony Trinitron tube inside of it, and it does offer supreme and excellent picture quality, both in graphics as well as the text. The text is unparalleled. The text quality is very sharp, even at 1600 by 1200 at 95 Hertz. It is really, really clear. You might think at that high resolution it is not clear, but it is clear. I am also using a GeForce 3 by Leadtech to give me this resolution, and it is quite clear, certainly, on the GeForce 3 video card. And as I mentioned before, it's very heavy. These things, as most people are aware, are very heavy. They're usually from 60 pounds up to 80 pounds, 21-inch, 22-inch CRT monitors. They're very, very heavy. And something else to keep in mind as well, these monitors consume a lot of power. You're looking at 160 watts on this monitor when it's on, and mine is on probably 8 or 10 hours per day, and most office situations as well, it would be on that much per day. So certainly with regards to power savings, you're not going to get any with this. I'll probably look at a TFT 21-inch, probably save your money in the end, really. But it's very, very high in consumption, certainly, of power, 160 watts of power on this one. So again, my name is Rodney Reynolds, and this has been another video review. Be sure to check out my site at www.thevideogeek.com or www.3dgameman.com. And be sure to check out our forums. We're giving away cash and prizes. Until the next week, take care.